Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at the Fuzzy Biker Garage, or outside of it anyway. Look what I got behind me today. This is a real treat, a real treat. Good buddy of mine owns this motorcycle. It is a FXR with a Knucklehead engine in it. We've shown this many times before. He built this over a couple-year period. Very rare. It's got S&S bottom end. The upper end of the engine is all head cycles. Rebuilt the transmission. He's got the shovelhead pipes on there with custom-made baffles, disc brakes front and back, 5-speed transmission with the spline shaft upgrade, extra wide foot pegs there. Just all kinds of goodies there to make it a whole mess of fun, a whole mess of fun. Look at that thing over. Dog dish air cleaner, special seat, drag specialty seat. And I'm going to gear up and we are going to go for a ride. Wahoo! Oh, I've wanted to ride this one for quite some time. I think it's got shovel head forks on the front too, the old ones. Old style controls, look, them all chromed up. Single mirror. Let's see. Let's go for a ride. Try the brakes. Make sure everything works. They always do on a bike like this. This guy's a heck of a mechanic. Oh, the torque. The torque. What a grin. I got a kick out of it. He was telling me that a little top heavy, he says. Well, that's because all he's ever rode in his life is Harleys. Now today he's going to ride my Super Meteor. We're going to go on a long ride a little later. And it'll be his first time riding a Royal Enfield. Actually, it'll be the first time riding any bike other than a Harley. Oh, this thing shifts good. Shifts very good. He put I think Andrew's gears in there, 5-speed transmission. And he upgraded the spline shaft. 85, they still had the keyed shaft for the transmission. He upgraded that to the spline. I think the carburetor is a Mikuni on this one. He tried all different kinds of things and it just didn't want to play. Let's see, how does this work? I don't know how the blinkers, oh, it's got Harley blinkers. Oh, the torque is awesome. The pull is phenomenal. It's such a smooth pull. What a thing of beauty. This is rolling art. I love these things. He's the same fellow that had the 57 Hydroglide with the Knucklehead engine in it. He still has that, actually. What a hot rod. Yeah, the gas tank painted a shop just down the road. Actually in Marnie, Iowa. Hendricks, I think it's called. The drag specialty seat. He was telling me he wants to get a different seat, but I actually think it's a very comfortable seat. I love the buckhorn handlebars. This is very much like my old Sportster right through here. What a hot rod. An excellent sound. You know what, I better slow down a little bit, huh? It's got so much torque. We don't know what it puts out for power. He's got the Knucklehead engine in there. There's special S&S cases, but everything else is the same. So if he wanted to take the old Evo engine and put it right back in, it would actually fit. There was only one modification to the whole frame and engine system that would have to be changed, and that's a little bracket component that we had adjusted. It was just a little different height. Very easy to do. Of course, there's no reason to do that. The whole point of this, he wanted the FXR motorcycle with the Knucklehead engine. Boy, it just powers right up this hill. What an absolute grin of a motorcycle. Absolutely love it. The story with, I don't want to say his name, the story with him is, he was about 12 or so years old, 14 years old, something like that. And his older brother, who was a dozen years older than him, came home with a bunch of boxes full of motorcycle parts one day and then left. And he took those parts and put them all together and it ended up being a Knucklehead motorcycle. That was his first motorcycle. Isn't that something? And of course the Knucklehead bite. He had the bite of the Knucklehead. Now over the years he's had Sportsters and Panheads also, but he's a Knucklehead guy through and through. Boy, this thing is just, it just pulls like it's got loads of pull. I just can't. And the suspension is a hoot. It feels like the front is kind of soft. What an absolute hoot of a motorcycle. Let's try the brakes out. Very good brakes. Very good brakes indeed. For a bike like this, it's excellent. I'm still getting used to the clutch. I really appreciate him lending us this thing. I've wanted to ride this for quite some time. I wonder where this road goes. I don't know if I've ever been on this one. Boy, it just has loads of low-end torque. I mean, it is all about the torque. The sound is fabulous. He had it with the he had the pipes with no baffles for a while. The pipes are off of a shovel head. He modified them to fit this. It has torque. It just about, it wants to pull itself off the ground on the front, believe it or not, even at the low RPMs. Wonder what he's got for a stroke on this thing. You know, he did it all right. He put the, I can't think of the name of the, generator is the special one that lasts forever with a lifetime warranty. He's got a, I think it's called All Balls starting system on it. The extra big battery. Just all the right goodies on it, you know. So he bought this bike. It was a kind of a basket. It didn't run at all. Chunks and pieces, you know, in boxes and stuff like that. The frame was on, you know, it was on its wheels, but not much more. And he tore it all to pieces. Every nut and bolt, everything. Had the frame powder coated, new belt, new. I mean, he just did everything to it. And I think it's probably better than it ever was new. Did all the upgrades, you know. Today will be one of its longest rides, actually. Second longest. We took it up to Humboldt to the drag races a while back. Right in front of us is the Coca-Cola parking lot. You can see the Coca-Cola trucks over yonder. Atlantic, Iowa, where we're at right now, is the Coca-Cola capital of Iowa. It's where all our Coca-Cola is made. All right, my friends. What a hot rod. I really appreciate him letting us ride this. If y'all are interested in something like this, well, it's not for sale. It's a beautiful day out. It's a great day out. There's my buddy on his Goldwing right there. And we are going to go for do some motorcycle riding. Hey y'all, it's been a great afternoon. I just drove this thing about 40-50 miles. It's a real treat, you know. If motorcycles are the meat and potatoes of my life, bikes like this are the spice, you know. It's interesting running. It you know, the carburetor needs reworked. It's a custom jobby. It's just, you know, it's a unique riding thing, you know. Very different riding, very it's not engineered by a bunch of engineers. It's engineered by the good old boy engineering staff, you know. So it's loads of fun. Safe, of course. You know, he's got new tires, new brakes, everything like that works great. The accelerator was a little, we had a little trouble right between 55 and 65. It didn't want to do its thing right, but over 65 it wanted to do great. You know, it just kind of came alive, but kind of a flat spot in there. We'll figure that out. So here's the Knucklehead engine, of course. The carburetor right there. You know what? That is not a Mikuni. That looks like an S&S knockoff, come to think about it. Dog pan air cleaner. The pipes. I think we talked about that. Dual disc brakes in the front. Had the calipers chromed. Chrome fender. Put these wide pegs on the front. The normal pegs really vibrate on this thing. Had an excellent clutch. Incredibly good feeling. Harley style clutch. I should throw that in there. Which means it's a little heavy, but it's got a lot of feel, a lot of range, you know. And yeah, it's just been a real treat to ride. I really appreciate him letting us ride it. So there's my Meteor. Here's a good old Goldwing. Can't beat a Goldwing. This hot rod here, another Sportster. Suzuki, I think that's a 185. Royal Enfield, a Ural over yonder. Nifty old go-kart. Hey, life is good, my friends. It's a beautiful day out here. I hope it's a beautiful where y'all are at. Please get out and ride. Live life. Get off the couch. Get out of the easy chair. Get out and live it. Wahoo. Yippee-yi-yay! Yippee-yi-yo! Down the road we go! Beautiful, beautiful machine. They're on.